that it is an honor and a privilege to be up here in person today as your student government president. It's common knowledge among our class that we would never speak of freshman year, as it was a time of transition. And I have to admit, our transition was not the prettiest. Sophomore year, however, came with a lot of promise. We had new mentalities, new goals, and we had a full year to make mistakes and hopefully learn from them. Hearing we had an extended spring break filled us with excitement at the thought of a longer vacation. A week turned into a month, and a month turned into a year, and we found ourselves stuck with a screen as our only form of company. We lost friends and family, and many of my peers struggled to keep up with school while balancing their home life, and slowly, we've grown to appreciate the short time we had together due to the lost connection over a year. Junior year went by in a blur, and we were already used to the routine of sleeping, eating, and going on our computers for a set amount of hours. Once the routine ended, and the news about our incoming return back to school came out, we found ourselves holding our breath in anticipation of our last year of high school. Suddenly, our class was hit with the harsh reality that a new chapter was just around the corner, and we were forced to figure out what to do with our lives and where to go beyond high school. In short, I would describe my senior year as going through multiple trips to Ms. Canales' office, writing multiple 1,000-word essays, and crying over my college rejection letters. I'm not salty. Throughout the hardships, however, I've come to realize that the reason I joined leadership in the first place was to be able to grow up with my peers and see them succeed. The world changed, and we learned to not fight it, but to adapt. And now we are here together celebrating the struggle. The lessons I learned from high school will follow me throughout the rest of my academic journey, and I can't wait to see what the world has in store for all of us. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to give a special thank you to my parents. My mom for being a constant beacon of love and support, and my dad for challenging me to be a better person every single day. Mahal na mahal kita. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. I would now like to introduce our senior class president, Emilia Jimenez.
Welcome, friends, families, staff, board members, and the graduating class of 2022. My name is Emilia Jimenez, and I am proud to be standing up here representing the class of 2022 as your class president. Today marks the end of a chapter, but it is also the beginning of a new journey just waiting to be written. This was a chapter that we all knew would come to an end after 4 years. Yet I don't think any of us expected it to go by so fast. From our first day of kindergarten with our big dreams, to our last day of high school with late nights of homework and stress. It's crazy to say that we finally made it. Senior year was definitely not what we expected it to be, yet it was all we could have hoped for. I'm sure we've all heard that senior year is the easiest year by far, because it's a time where we can sit back and relax. But I think I speak for everyone when I say it wasn't. Late nights working on college applications, as well as scholarships that Ms. Canales would give us, while also finding a way to get our homework done. And not only were we doing all of this hard work, but we finished high school in a pandemic. However, despite all these struggles, we got through it all together, and in the end, it was all worth it. Senior year was a crazy year, but I'm glad to have experienced it with you guys all by my side. Now we are all moving on to whatever life has in store for us. Some of us will go to college, some will join the military, some will be joining the workforce right out of high school. Starting a new chapter is difficult, but I'm sure that despite all of the challenges, we will take it in as an opportunity to grow and learn. As I conclude my speech, on behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank the teachers at Village Academy for helping us grow both as students and individual people during these past 4 years. I personally want to say a big thank you to Ms. A for being there for me all 4 years, and to Ms. Sullivan and Ms. Rawlings for encouraging us to voice our opinions while also giving us a safe space to go to when we were stressed and needed advice. Y gracias a mis padres, porque sin ustedes no estaría aquí. Sé que los estresé con toda la tarea que estaba haciendo y lo tarde que me quedara despierta. Pero ustedes no siempre me apoyaron con mi educación y mis sueños, y por eso les agradezco mucho. Los quiero mucho. Never forget, once a night, always a night. Congratulations to the class of 2022. We made it. And now I would like to welcome once again our principal, Dr. Camille Ramos-Villa.
Good evening, Xin Chào, Sawadee Ka, Salam, Magandang Gabi. Con orgullo les doy la bienvenida para celebrar la clase de graduación de Village Academy de 2022. Mientras celebramos a nuestros graduados, me gustaría agradecer y reconocer a los padres, familias y mentores que están aquí apoyándonos. El éxito de ellos también es el tuyo. It is with pride that I welcome you to celebrate Village Academy's graduating class of 2022. I would like to thank and acknowledge the parents, families, and mentors here supporting them. Their success is your success too. And we're here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. Before doing so, I would like to thank and acknowledge our Village Academy staff, teachers, counselor, and our assistant principal, Mr. Tan, for their work with students and families. This phenomenal team of professionals make our village a very special place to be. What an honor it is to be the principal of this school of excellence. This year, Village Academy seniors had 100% completion of college applications, 95% completion of the FAFSA application, over $250,000 awarded in scholarships. 10 students earned the superintendent's Point of Light recognition for volunteering between 100 to 200 hours. We were once again named one of America's best high schools by US News. We celebrated again our 9th Hindi, and we are looking very much forward to rebranding our school as early college and celebration of the arts. When I wrote this speech, I had to think long and hard about what message I would deliver. Because while there is beauty in our school, our world is wrought with violence and turmoil. It's my first year as principal here at Village Academy, and it is our first graduation in 2 years. I had to dig deep to think of what tonight's message would be so that it would be celebratory, but also respectful of the senseless massacre in Uvalde, Texas. So I'll start with the Cherokee legend of the two wolves. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. He said, "A fight is going on inside me. It's a terrible fight, and it's a fight between two wolves. One is evil, anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, pride, superiority, and ego." He continued, "And the other wolf? Well, the other wolf is a good wolf. He is joy, peace, love, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. This fight going on inside me is also happening inside of you." So the grandson thought for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, "Well, which wolf will win?" And the old Cherokee simply replied, "The one that you feed." Friends and family, these young people before you represent the wolf of good, joy, peace, integrity, serenity, humility, and kindness. They demonstrate this in their relationships, connections, and their service to the community. These young people have and they are good people and do good work. Class of 22, you are ready to face the world. Remember the foundations of service and compassion. Our world needs you. Feed the good wolf, fight the good fight, and leave the world better than we found it. Congratulations and go Knights.